Good morning. Welcome back to my channel. Upgrade your skills with Zero. So let's see today what are things we were understanding this topic regarding with the topic. So here, so today's topic is how to make use of constraints within the table and also how to add the values to the attribute which we considered as primary key and the foreign key. Okay, how to make use of primary key and foreign key, how to give the references between the primary key and foreign key within the table. Okay, so today we'll see all these things. So let me share the screen. Let me directly go to the SQL Plus. So here, let me create two tables. So let me create one table as student. Otherwise, let me create one table as person. Okay. So another table let me create as project. So here I created two tables. One is person table. Another one is project table. Okay. So two tables I created. So what's the important point here to note is in this first table, I have created a primary key. I designated a primary key by declaring this statement primary key to the person ID attribute. Okay. So how to know that which key is primary key in the table? That is the question now. Okay. Listening, let me repeat once again. How you come to know that which key is primary key in the table? So to find out that, first of all, you should describe the table with the help of describe command. Describe persons. So if you describe a table, wherever you find this not null statement, that particular key will be acting as a primary key. Okay. So here, out of this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, out of these 5 columns or 5 attributes, you are declaring this key as a primary key because this is showing not null. Okay, understanding? So not null specifies the respective attribute is designated as primary key. Okay, understanding? So you should note this point, very important point. Wherever you find not null within the table, that particular attribute should not be null. Okay, in the sense value should be there in the particular attribute. So not null shows the respective attribute is designated as primary key. Okay, understanding? So here, so how to create the primary key? Whenever you create a table with the help of create statement. Okay, so if you want to designate a primary key, you should specify like this. Okay, so here in this table person, I want to designate person ID as primary key. Hence, I'm representing this person ID as primary key with this statement. Okay, person ID, which is of the type integer, then I'm designating it as primary key with this statement, primary key. Okay, if you specify primary key here, the respective attribute will become primary key. Okay, so how we come to know? When you describe the table, you can find not null constraint for that respective attribute. Okay, so this shows that the key is primary key. Okay, so person ID is a primary key within the table persons. Okay, so how to add foreign key? So here I created another table called as project. So in this project table, I am making use of person ID Okay, I'm making use of person ID as foreign key. So how to specify foreign key? So this is the statement to specify foreign key. Foreign key, person ID, references, references, spelling should be proper, references, person table, person ID. That means what? In the person table, person ID, so person table, person ID, okay, so is acting as a primary key. So in the sense what? In the simple statement, I can say this person ID from the project table is referring person ID of person table. Okay, let me repeat once again. You should be very careful here because values, whatever you insert into this person ID will refer this person ID. Okay, let me repeat once again. So here, what is the meaning of this statement? Foreign key, person ID, references, person ID. Here, this means that the foreign, so here, so person ID is repeating twice, right? So let me describe the table also. Describe project. Okay. So here, so here also we are having person ID. Here also we are having person ID. Two times the same key is repeating. So here in the person table, we designated person ID as primary key. So once again, person ID is repeating. So again, that key will become foreign key. So person ID of project table is referring person ID of persons table. Okay, that is the meaning of this statement. Foreign key, person ID. That means what? Foreign key. This is foreign key now. Foreign key, person ID, references. So where it is referring? It is referring to person table, person ID. Persons table, person ID. Okay. So this is the meaning of this statement. So this key person ID is referring this person ID of this table. Okay. So that you can specify with the help of this statement. Okay. Hope you understood how to specify foreign key. So what is the important point here? What I want to see you is whenever you want to insert the values between the foreign key and primary key, values you should not change. Same value should be there. Okay. Okay. Whatever value you insert into this person ID, same values you should give for this foreign key person ID. Let me repeat once again. Should be very careful here. Make a note of this point. Person ID values, primary key person ID values should be same as foreign key person ID values. The values among these keys should be same. You can interchange the values, but you can't give new value. Whatever value you give into this person ID, same value should be specified in the person ID in the project table also. So conclusion is foreign key person ID, primary key person ID values should be same. You should not change the values. So let me add few values and show you how you have to insert the values. Okay. So let me add few values into the table person. So here I'm inserting some values to the person table. I'm making use of ampersand to enter multiple values. So let me add person ID. Okay. And then first name, last name is, okay, address. Let me take, okay, salary. Randomly, let me give some values. So it is showing one row created. Okay. So another row I want to insert. So make use of forward slash and you keep on inserting the values. First name is last name is, address is some random address I'm giving. Salary is 20,000. Okay, another row created. Like this, you add some values. Okay, so it is showing some invalid address. So let me add some valid points here. So okay, person ID, first name is okay, address is, salary is 20k. Okay, and 3 rows I created for the table persons. So let me add few rows to the table project. Okay, so person ID, you should be very careful here. Okay, so let me share the screen so that you can understand better. See here, so once primary key values will be there. Okay, so if it is a primary key, okay, so when you have created another key which is foreign key, so values should be totally same. Okay, same values. Understanding what I'm saying? So if you have two tables, okay, so another table is there. Okay, so if you have USN here, which is a primary key, here also USN is there. Okay, actually, so table 1, this is table 2, two tables with same key, right? So here USN is there, here also USN is there. So here it is a primary key. Okay, so here it is foreign key because same attribute, right? So whatever the value you insert into this, same value should be there here also. Okay, so if you insert 1 here, here also should have 1. If you insert value 2 here, here also you should insert value 2. Okay, should insert value 2. Okay, if you have value 3 here, value 3 should be here. You can't add value 4. Okay, okay, hope you understood this topic. Okay, so whatever value you enter here, same value should be there. Okay, hope you understood this topic. So I want to enter second table values, right? So what I need to do, I need to give the same values here. So 1 0 0 1 already I have given for the table person. Okay, so first name is this is no problem, you can give anything. Okay, so saying address is okay, age. Okay, so now another value. Okay, first name, last name, something Okay, address, age. Okay, let me describe the tables now. Describe person. So need to give proper table name, persons, right? Persons. Describe persons. So you'll get these values. Okay, sorry, structure description. Select star from persons. So this will fetch you these values. At the same time, select star from should give table name, right? It will give you these values. You can see here the values for this person ID is similar to this person ID which is there in the project table. Values of person ID in the table persons are totally similar in the project table. Okay, because these values are referring to these values. Okay, the values whatever you entered here is referring to these values. So here, whenever you consider foreign key and primary key, values should be similar. You should not change the value. You can interchange the value, but whatever value is given here, same values you should insert here. Okay, if you try to insert some other value, it will give an error message called as integrity constraint violated. So let me add that uh, uh, and show you how you will get error message. Okay, let me enter one value which is not there in the primary key. Let me enter a wrong value. Okay, the wrong value in the sense value which is not there in the primary key. Okay, so 4001 is not there now. 4001 and add here. Okay, then I'll try to add some value. Okay, address something I'll give, age I'll give. Okay, so it is giving integrity constraint violated, and then parent key not found. Whenever you get this error, generally student will get this error. Okay, so integrity constraint violated or parent key not found. If you get this error, what you need to do, you need to check whether you are providing same values between the primary key and foreign key references or not. Okay, since 4001 is not there here, sorry, 4001 is not there in the table persons. Okay, so I'm trying to enter 4001 here. Okay, so but 4001 is not here, na? 4001 is not here, but I'm trying to enter 4001 here. That means what? These values are not referring to these values. That's why you will get integrity constraint violated or parent key not found error. Okay, so let me add this value. Since 3001 is there, okay, you'll get one row. Let me add that point. Let me add this value. Okay, now you will get one row you can able to create. Okay, so first name you can give in anything. Okay, last name you give something, address you give some address, age you give something. Okay, see, you are able to create one row. Okay, you are able to create one row. So let's see the values now. Yes, see, same values, whatever you have given the same values here also. Hence, the foreign key values are referring this primary key values. Okay, hope you understood today's topic, how to create primary key and how to create foreign key. Okay, so Let me move on to this. So we can create primary key with the help of designating that particular key and providing it as uh, a primary key with the help of this statement. Okay. So if I want to designate person ID as primary key, just specify primary key beside person ID, but don't forget to specify its data type also. So person ID, it is of the type integer and it should be act as a primary key. This is the statement to create the primary key. Okay. Now how to create the foreign key? So if you want to create foreign key for the project table, okay. So this is a foreign key. Why it is a foreign key? Because same ID is already repeating in another table. First time when you appear, when first time when the key appears and you want to designate as a primary key, that will act as a primary key itself. Second time same attribute is appearing, that will become foreign key. Okay. So here foreign key person ID, okay, referring to person table, person ID, person table and person ID. So this is the statement which we use to specify foreign key. Okay, Rashmi, and very important point what you note here is whenever you specify foreign key and primary key values, whatever the values you are inserting to the foreign key, you should take it from the primary key values itself. Okay, the values among the primary key and foreign key should be same. If you are not providing similar value among the primary key and foreign key, you will get an error message called as integrity constraint violated or parent key not found. If you get this error, you should keep on checking whether foreign key values are similar to primary key values or not. Okay. Hope you understood today's topic. For more videos, for more update, please do like, share, and subscribe my YouTube channel. Upgrade your skills with SIA. Thank you.